So Lewis, it had to come at some point, but I think it just wasn't meant to be today. I mean, I felt a bit hard done by myself, but how did you see it?
For me, I don't think we deserved to win the game. I think our first half wasn't good enough. We were just on the back foot too much. We just allowed them to dictate the game, control the game, and just allowed them to do what they're good at. And for me, I felt other situations, other scenarios in the game could have helped that. But I think they were very physical, very on the front foot, and it just enabled them to do what they wanted to do, and we found it hard in that first half.
There was a few controversial moments in this game. We're going to sound like we're moaning for it, but there was one where we should have arguably had a penalty, and another one where Luton should have had their own player sent off.
Potentially. I think it's one of those. Did she get decisions wrong? Probably, yeah. Potentially some bigger decisions as well, maybe. But that's not the reason why we lost this game of football. We lost this game of football because we wasn't good enough in the first half. Second half, we came out, we gave it a real good go. But ultimately, you can't expect to win a game of football like this in a 45-minute performance. So that's effectively what killed us.
The next question is, how do we recover from it? Other than just going out and winning the next game, is there anything mentally in it that people need to?
I think it's one of those. We'll certainly go away and watch the game back and have a look at things that we might have missed during the game. And as a collective, we'll properly analyse what we're doing and go from there. But from our point of view, the beauty of football is there's always next week to put it right. And I know this group. I know they won't dwell on it. They won't let it affect what they're doing. They're such a positive group, and I know that come training this week and next week's game, they'll be at it and they'll want to put rights and wrongs. So, yeah, it's one that I'm already looking forward to next week. But it'll be one of those. Just let the dust settle a bit from today.
I think as well, if you're a bit of a neutral now, if you keep an eye on the league, it's going to be so close between now and the end of the season. It's going to be, by the looks of it, down to a team that has, well, it's either going to go down to equal on points or goal difference that's going to go through.
Agreed. However, we're still in November. There's plenty more football to be played before the end of the season. So from our point of view, we're concentrating on the County Cup, which is next week. So yeah, it's a long way to go. But yeah, all our focus is on next week's County Cup.
Other than it being a bad day, we've still got plenty of time to make it right.
Of course.
Lovely. Cheers, Lewis.
Cheers, Jim.